Hi, Year 6. Today we're going to learn about the effects of smoking on the body. This is page 80 to 81 of your textbook. Your learning objective is to describe effects of smoking on different parts of the body. So, what do these substances in cigarettes do to some parts of our body? Steps to success is to write which substances, maybe one, maybe more, affects the part shown, and also state the effect caused by the substances on that part of the body. So, effects of smoking. Last time, we talked about what is in a cigarette and how those substances can damage the body. So now, let's recall the ways smoking can damage the body and looking at some parts of the body smoking has an effect on. So we did, teacher did explain that what it some of the substances does to the body parts, but this time we're going to go into more detail. So the lungs. So when the cigarette is breathed in, it moves down the windpipe into the lungs. So that means the smoke affects the throat and our lungs. Not the smokers. So this causes many harmful substances to be left in the lungs when the smoke is breathed out. So some substances stay in the lungs even though usually a smoker breathes out the smoke. So for the lungs, usually tar collects in the lungs and causes the lungs to turn black. If it's about turning black, please talk about tar. It also causes breathing problems and cancer. The lungs is also affected by carbon monoxide because it is absorbed in the blood. So because the lungs is where we take in oxygen, it also affects the lungs. This stops blood from taking oxygen to the rest of the body. So you see here, carbon monoxide, it sticks to the blood. So when oxygen tries to go in, it gets pushed out because the blood prefers to take in carbon monoxide, which is not really healthy for our body. Mouth problems. So cigarettes can cause problems to our mouth. So in both our teeth and throat, it leaves behind tar. So tar is left behind in our throat and at the teeth. So what happens is it makes the teeth turn yellow and causes gum problems. So it also affects the gums. So you can see there the white part. That is also caused by the cigarette smoke. For the throat, this could cause throat cancer. So when you have throat cancer, you have it's very difficult to take in air from your nose and mouth to your lungs. So what the doctors usually have to do is create a hole in your neck. So the people who have throat cancer has to breathe through their neck. Heart disease. So nicotine and carbon monoxide. So for the heart, it's nicotine and carbon monoxide can cause heart disease and increase the risk of having a heart attack. So these two substances can cause heart disease or heart attack. Yellow fingers and fingernails. This is usually caused by nicotine and tar. They make the fingers and fingernails turn yellow. So you can see the one on the left, the fingers are more yellow than the one on the right. This is because they probably smoke with their left hand. And you can see the end of their fingernails, it's yellow. Okay, now it's time for your work. Please complete activity 22, which is page 62 and 63 in your workbook. Good luck, you 6!